What is going on, Honkai Star Rail players? This is wtfmikxy here, and I'm going to be quickly giving those of you who missed the 2.4 special program a brief summary of everything that's important for you to know what's going on in the new big update on Honkai Star Rail. So to start off in Honkai Star Rail 2.4, we are getting two brand new 5-star characters, Yun Li and Yao Qing, and let me be the first to say I absolutely love these character designs. And I also apologize if I butcher any of these names. I am really bad at pronouncing them. Just a fair warning. Going back on topic here, I really do think the character designs of 2.4 look absolutely amazing. Yun Li's moveset looks absolutely thrilling as well, wielding what looks like to be a huge broad blade. Overall, a really dope design in my opinion. We also got to see within 2.4 special program exactly what Yun Li's moveset is gonna look like. And I'm gonna be honest, Hoyoverse is really just trying to make me spend all my money because she looks sick. Yun Li is a physical type character who follows the path to destruction. So with this information and based off what she can do, we can pretty much have an accurate guess that she's going to be a DPS character. And the last destruction physical character that we actually got was the standard banner of Clara. So this is our first limited destruction physical character, which I really want her, although I did just get a fire destruction character in my last polls and I did win my 50-50 on Firefly. Yun Li wanters will be Yun Li havers, as I always say. Moving along, Yun Li's main skill is called counter, and I'm not even talking about 7 deadly sins, but we might as well be because it is a full counter. So when Yun Li uses her skill, when she's attacked, she strikes back, not only hitting the enemy that just attacked her, but deals AoE damage to the enemies around that enemy. I'm gonna be honest, I cannot wait until she drops so I can test her out as a trial character to see what she got in store for us. But with that said, moving on to Yun Li's ultimate, it gives Yun Li a parry state, giving her extra defense, kind of like Clara when she ults. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's be real here, Yun Li is gonna power creep the hell out of Clara. And it's been a long time coming, but I was waiting for us to get a character like Yun Li who was gonna absolutely make Clara render as her second place. But do not take this the wrong way, Clara still is a compatible unit when it comes to many teams and she's still very powerful. It's just that Yun Li is basically the new Clara and she's gonna be better. Going back on the ultimate, while Yun Li is in her parry state, she taunts the enemies to focus their attack on her, much like Clara. Lastly, while she's in this form, she gains lots of critical damage boosts that she can ravel on any enemy who dares to strike her. The second new character coming in the phase 2 banner of the 2.4 update is Zhao Qing. Zhao Qing is a fire element and follows the path of Nihility, and this will be our first 5-star Nihility fire element, which is very exciting. He is a support type of character that inflicts burn debuffs upon his enemy, which is expected considering that he is Nihility, and Nihility characters always give off debuffs. Zhao Qing's ultimate creates a debuff field for multiple turns, dealing damage, and gives off lots of debuff potential to help collaborate attacks with other characters. I think seeing our first Nihility debuffer character is going to be pretty interesting to say the least. I wonder how he will fare with the rest of the characters and what type of team compositions can be made with him, but only time will tell. Moving on to the banner phases, and phase 1 we got a difficult choice. First, we got the new character we just went over, Yun Li, who seems to me like she's going to be a very good character overall, as she's going to be a very compatible and strong DPS character that is very useful to you. But however, if you do have a DPS character, there's still a better option on the other half of this banner. On the other half of this banner, we got Hua Hua Rerun, who is basically, in my opinion, still one of the best abundance characters in the entire game. But I just want to remind you guys, we do have a new fire abundance character coming out soon. Now with that said, you could possibly go for Yun Li, then save up for Ling Sha, who is the new fire abundance character coming out in 2.5, which is the second character that I'm going to be pulling for within the next 2 updates because she looks absolutely amazing as well. Originally, I was going to pull for Hua Hua personally, but then I saw the new character for 2.5 and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for her instead. Now, going back to the first phase of 2.4, we're going to be getting 3 4-stars, Hanya, Yukong, and Lynx for the first phase. Moving on to the second phase, we got our other new character coming out in 2.4, which is Zhao Qing. With him, we also have the Sparkle Rerun. This phase honestly is really about if you're trying to build a Nihility team or if you need a debuffer character. But in my opinion, there's also a bunch of good Nihility characters out there that you could already use to debuff your enemies, especially 4-star ones, like the free-to-play option Pela. But on the flip side, he does look like an interesting character and I don't blame you for pulling for him. Now, on the other side, we have Sparkle, and if you do not have a great Harmony unit like Sparkle, for example, Ron May, or maybe Robin, then you really want to consider pulling for Sparkle because you won't regret it. Having a very strong 5-star Harmony character will always benefit you in the long run. And if I'm gonna be honest, the 4-star Nihility characters are a lot better than the 4-star Harmony characters. So it's really up to you based on the characters that you have currently if you want to gamble on which character would be better for your team. Moving along, we will be getting Yun Li's companion mission coming up in 2.4 alongside with the Trailblazer mission Prison Break, or at least I think that's what it's called, but it's involved breaking away from a prison. Also coming up in 2.4, we will be getting new events Saga of the Primordial Blade, which is how you will unlock March 7th Hunt variation available to play in other free rewards. And don't even get me started on the design of March 7th's new form, because it absolutely looks amazing and I think it's adorable as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Which, for those of you who didn't know, I am personally most excited for, because it's been quite a while since we got a new character from the main cast that got a new variation. Obviously, if we're just including the Trailblazer. The last time we did it was Deng Hung, which was so long ago when we got Imbibitor Lune, which was kind of unfortunate because you did have to gamble and try to get the gacha gods to give you Imbibitor Lune because he is a banner character. But now we got March 7th in Imaginary, Deng Hung in Imaginary, and in the recent Penacony update, we got Imaginary Trailblazer. And we also have Imaginary Wealth. Does this mean Himiko is next? I'm just playing though, but if you do take a look, everyone from the Astral Express original cast has an imaginary variation or an imaginary character besides Himiko. But getting back on track here, we're also getting a new March 7th Lyco, which matches her new alternate personality. I think that it's very strange that March 7th is a 4-star character, but she is free. But I think they should just made her a 5-star character, if I'm gonna be honest, because it feels kind of awkward now that Deng Hung and Trailblazer has a 5-star and so does Well, but March 7th doesn't. But I'm gonna be honest, March 7th stay be getting done dirty. Let's be real here. It's kind of sad. The next event we are getting is the Operation Memorial Snapshot, where you take pictures of trash cans and do other types of weird activities. I don't know. Then for the last event, we are getting Trailblaze Friendship is Magic, where we team up as a group of trash cans to attack enemies, and I guess we don't play as our main characters or the characters we want. We are just trash. Straight trash. Now for some exciting news, the Gift of Odyssey is returning, which is 10 free Golden Star Rail passes returning to 2.4. Also returning is the Garden of Plenty event, which is for Golden and Crimson Calyx double jobs, which is good for farming materials if you are running out or if you're getting low. We are also getting the Planar Fisher event, which is coming back for Planar Ornament double jobs, which is absolutely my favorite because I never get anything that I want. But anyways, if you do have characters with mid ornament sets, then this is a very good opportunity for you to try to gain more ornaments for those characters. Also within the Jiangshou area, we are getting a new map called the Shackling Prison, which is going to be absolutely dark and ominous like the ghost part of the map within the Jiangshou. Relic filters can also be saved now, and there's also a new quick lock and quick discard function for those relics. And much like Genshin Impact, we finally have relic main and substat recommendations within the game if you do not want to search up build guides, or if you do not want any constructive criticism on how you want to build your characters, which is completely fine. Also on that topic, recommended characters will be shown for relic and planar ornament sets. This is absolutely huge and I cannot wait for this. Also within any big update, as per Hoyoverse, whenever a big patch comes in, for the downtime they will provide you with free Stellar Jades in your mailbox, so make sure you grab those. Speaking of free rewards, we do got free redemption codes from the live stream that could expire very shortly, so if they work, that's great. If not, sorry for trolling you and giving you misinformation and getting your hopes up, but these are the codes right here, so make sure you screenshot, copy and paste them. I also just wanted to remind you, you could also go online and redeem them if you're not at a computer or if you don't want to log on to Honkai Star Rail on mobile. I just used them before recording this video, so they are currently working, but if you are watching this video at a later date, they may not work and I apologize. Now, besides the free rewards and the free Stellar Jades, this is not even the most exciting part of the update yet. I know, we just went through a whole bunch of stuff that's coming out and it's not even the best part yet. The best part of the whole entire live stream is the announcement of Q3 of 2025. We are getting a Honkai Star Rail and Fate collaboration. I cannot believe this. I would never thought that I would see an anime that I have watched and also a game that I play get a collaboration like that. Now, I know I've seen other collaborations like Nikke and Re:Zero, for example, but I didn't think this would be coming to Honkai Star Rail. This was quite the shocker. Now, Hoyoverse and Fate better cook this up because I'm going to be very disappointed if I'm going to be waiting a whole entire year for this collaboration for it to be mid. But with this announcement, they can't really put us all on the edge of our seats for it to be mid. I will actually be so disappointed. So Hoyoverse, in a year from now from this video, I expect this to be one of the best collaborations I've ever seen on an anime gacha game. So y'all better cook on that collaboration, I swear. Overall, all the new characters that return from the Jiangshou look amazing. They are definitely giving me the nostalgia vibe that we got when we first got to the Jiangshou. Although these next upcoming patches do not feel like it's going to be as promising as Penacony was, I do feel as if Honkai Star Rail dev team is cooking up on this next update that we are going to be getting at the end of the month. I personally cannot wait to see the new characters and the team compositions in action upon release and see what people come up with. But before we get into that, besides the good news on update 2.4 of Honkai Star Rail, we got some other exciting news coming to the release of update 2.5. We got our first 5-star fire element healer coming out, as I mentioned before, named Ling She. I personally do not care what her kit is since we don't have any information on that, but I'm definitely going to be saving for her. She just looks amazing character design wise, to be honest. Then also in 2.5, we'll begin the release of Feixiu, and again, I'm sorry if I butchered that, but she will be a wind element character who follows the path of the hunt. That is all I have for today, guys. If you did learn a lot from this video, consider subscribing so you can can find your way back to this channel. Also, leave a like, comment something that you learned, and join the community Discord link in the description of this video. Have a nice day. Peace.